So today will be Blender, more of an experiment that I'm doing based on isometric rooms. So we will see how it goes. I am confident that it will go well, but it's all kind of practice to just get better at 3D modeling bit by bit by actually doing it. So welcome. Let's go. I feel like my mouse sensitivity has been turned up to like 1,000.
I dream of a blank space, no trees, no houses. I wanna go someplace where my mind's not clouded. I have everything I need, so why do I feel like something's missing? I just feel so incomplete. I try to speak but no one listens. I need to run, and don't you dare come running after me. I gotta find nowhere, 'cause that's where I'm supposed to be. I gotta find nowhere. That's where I'm supposed to be. I gotta find nowhere. Nowhere.
Making sure that I'm actually at base.
I gotta find nowhere. I hope you don't blame yourself. It's just me, my demons. I need to go somewhere else. But you are the reason. I have everything I need. Why do I feel like something's missing? I just feel so incomplete. I try to speak but no one listens. It's a battle inside my head. I just need to get out. I really wanna find nowhere instead, where the silence is loud. I need to run, and don't you dare come running after me. I gotta find nowhere, 'cause that's where I'm supposed to be. That's where I'm supposed to be. Oh, I gotta find nowhere. That's where I'm supposed to be.
That'll do.
Nowhere. Supposed to be. Supposed to be where I'm supposed. Gotta find nowhere. I need to run.
So just trying to think about the fact that I want to have at least between 3 and 5 models of this size in the space, while also leaving space for people to walk through.
I gotta find nowhere.
I might make it bigger than that.
Oh, nowhere.
That'd be easier to see it. That's not right. Oh, okay, that's right. That's still not right. No, we'll have to fix it. Okay, so I should have. There we go. So that's the height. Okay, let's get down to business. I'm going to save that because this is a perfect base. I wonder if I can that stays the same. That stays the same. Okay, I might need to actually too much. It's probably an easier way to work this out.
I feel like I'm flying when I think about friends. Sun shines like a diamond, and the good times never end. Dressing to impress, showing up a mess. Don't care what we do, no, no. Going for a ride, hanging out inside. Each moment is new, it's a happy day. Oh yeah, hey, 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 it's a happy day. Oh yeah, hey, hey. Every smile is gold, every story told.
Okay,
We laugh
this
till we cry, oh yeah.
needs to be
No impossible, I'm unstoppable. When my friends are by my side, it's a happy day. Oh yeah, hey, 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 it's a happy day.
best to do this out so that I can see.
Oh yeah, hey, hey, it's a happy day.
Oh no, I see where I went wrong.
Hey, hey. Oh, such a beautiful magic feeling. Oh, it's a happy day. Na na na. Na na na. Oh yeah. Na na na. Hey, 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 it's a happy day. Na na na. Na na na. Oh yeah. Na na na. Hey, hey, na na na. It's a happy day.
Actually, that might be alright. Okay, so that's row A.
It's a happy,
So now I need
happy day.
row C. Oh yes, it's all coming together. Hey, Jackson. Nothing much, just making an isometric room for an online exhibition that I want to do. Oh, I just realised something. Right. There we go. Right, so this one stays on the ground. Yes. I'm not going to. I am going to merge them eventually, I think, but I'm not going to merge them right now. Slightly off. It's better. But I don't like this. No matter. I can solve that in a moment.
Time and time again.
I did think about doing that, but I found that sometimes when I do that and then transport it into other programs, then the faces get kind of like mixed up in a weird way, especially when I put it into Unity, which is where this is going. It doesn't like some things, and so it's easy to just have it as separate objects and then join them later. That's the only reason I'm doing, because yes, you're right, just excluding the faces would be so much easier. Because I tried making a boombox yesterday for this, and when I put it into Unity, it tried to fill in certain gaps, and I don't know why, because then I put it into another program and it was fine. But okay. I need. How many materials do I need? I suppose I need. How many different kind of walls I'm going to have. I was thinking of having like graffiti walls, but for now I just need to separate them into different textures. I don't usually. I first started developing on Unity, but I must admit I have now kind of transferred over to Unreal, and like for 2D stuff I'm looking at Godot. The only reason I still use Unity is because so many of the metaverse like VR platforms use it as a base, and so you're kind of forced, if you want to put anything on those platforms, to use it, which is a little bit annoying. Yeah, I forgot that I was doing stuff and I deleted it. And we'll do that. And okay, I'm actually going to rename this. Now, I need to add stairs so that I can connect the rooms. And because the stairs are inside, I am assuming it will be okay to just extrude them into the mesh. We'll see. I'm fairly surprised as well, and I don't know why, because when you think about like Fortnite, which obviously is like completely Unreal based, it's not that it's not possible. I'm assuming that a lot of them decided on Unity before Unreal became a bit more kind of like open in terms of being able to be used in like a range of computers and like having web-based like elements to it. So who knows? I think that in the next, like, I was gonna say years, but it's probably be months. They probably will shift to Unreal, because you're going to be able to create some amazing metaverses with Unreal, and with much less effort than you have to do with Unity, because there's a lot of things that are just built into Unreal. Like the lighting system, oh, it's so beautiful. Well, I could mess around with this all day, but I won't. Okay, now stairs. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to duplicate that so that I have a clean copy, just in case this doesn't work out for me. And now I need to think about how stairs. I suppose. I too have played Second Life. I didn't play it as much when I was younger, because I kind of started playing it and then moved over to IMVU. Not because it's better, but because IMVU was more open for people that wanted to create. And you didn't have to have like some of the things that Second Life requires you to have in order to be a creator. And so it was just better in that sense. But yeah, metaverses are interesting, I think, because at the moment you've got like the decentralized ones, which I think the most famous is probably Decentraland, but they also use Unity, even though you can do it. Wait, do they use Unity? I'm sure it does use Unity. But then you've got like spatial and stuff, and everybody's trying to take it in a different direction. I think at the moment people are really confused by it, and they don't really know what it's going to be for or where it's going to go. I must admit, my favourite one is probably spatial, and it's not really a metaverse platform in the conventional sense. Right, I've forgotten what oh, stairs, right.
I wake up feeling broken. I get up and I lose my devotion. I never stepped astray, but now I lost my way. I can't tell the difference between me and the search for an answer. I can't tell the truth, even though it takes courage to capture a dancer. The things I fear the most, between me and the search for an answer, are sure to die away, even though it takes courage to capture a dancer.
I don't want to use the knife at all, actually. How am I going to do this? I suppose it depends on how many steps I want. Yeah, I'll try that. paneled wall. That would be kind of cool. I can do it like line by line. So that one, that one, that one, that one. No, I've done it the wrong way around. That one. And then let's just make it perfect so I know what it is. So I know the stairs differently. Ah, thank you. I think a lot of people feel that way about digital assets, and I must admit, I think some of them are incredibly overpriced because, like you said, unless there is like a practical way that you can use it, and I think the other element is also being able to use it without the necessity to learn something like Blender if you don't want to, because some digital assets, they're sold in a way where you have to then kind of, if you want to use them, put them on a character yourself and like doing like things like weight painting and rigging, and it's just, it doesn't make any sense. And I think that there is an element of it where it does need to have a practical purpose and an application in some way to make it enjoyable. And I know that there was a metaverse platform that was trying to work on the idea of that any NFT you owned, wherever it came from, you could use it as an asset in this metaverse. It's still in development, so I don't know a lot about where it currently is, but it's an interesting concept to think about, like bringing that in, because I think that is a big question. It's like, what's the point of it? Why would I want it? And I suppose it's the question of anything that you like purchase. Like, why should I spend money on this? Why is it worth it? And it is an interesting area, and I think it will continue to grow. And it is something that I'm actually looking into in my PhD anyway, because like my PhD is all about digital products. And so there is like a huge element of like, well, why will people want it? Why is it important? Um, is it just a fad? And it's like those are all really key questions. And I think that it really depends on which community that you're talking about, because if you're talking about someone who does game, then it's like, no, it's not a fad, it's just not being utilized or marketed in the best way currently. In my opinion, I could be wrong. This is just my kind of like overview of what I've seen so far. But I think like outside of that, like how would you market it to someone who doesn't play games, who doesn't have a digital presence, other than maybe like social media or like texting people? Like how are you gonna bring it to them? And it's like that's the real challenge, because like gamers, it's like, yeah, you'll find a way to make it suitable for gamers and useful. Like the ways you just suggested, it's like, yeah, those make sense, and I think that's probably the way that it's going. Because yeah, why not? And it just seems so practical and useful and more valuable. And as a gamer, you kind of understand the value of assets and skins in a different way. But I think it's trying to market it to people who aren't interested in those things is going to be the real kind of like money maker as well, and the real challenge, because you'll have to explain to them why they would want it. That sounds really cool. I like the idea of that, like in like an investment in something where you get a return. Like that sounds like a fantastic way to get people who are maybe not as into the technology side or kind of like collecting digital things on board. I'll have to look that up later. I might actually write that down because that sounds really cool.
Yeah, I've had enough, maybe too much. I can't afford time to give, cause I spent it on you. And I can't afford another kiss, I spent them all on you. Yeah, I spent them all on you.
It's one of the reasons why I love like Discord and Reddit and streaming as well, because everybody's doing something different and there's so much to be done. And there's so many different ways to do it that it's impossible to hear about them all. And it's like, I know that even when I finish my my research, there I will hear about something else that I didn't hear about that would have been amazing to put in my studies, but you just can't hear about it all. It's all happening so quickly as well. Now I'm wondering if I made the walls too tall. Just because I'm looking at the size of the avatar that I will be using to put the garments on. This is true. If this very, I can't add anything more to that because you're right. It's like 100%. I must admit, I quite liked NFTs also for the element of being able to like kind of copyright your own work as well, and it felt quite exclusive. I know they're not. It's like we're talking about NFTs as if they're dead. They're not dead and gone, but it does feel like it feels like a moment was missed. I suppose it's never too late, of lots of ways to use them that just would have been so impactful. And I think especially now, trying to create that loyalty.
Get our love on a tape. Frozen morning. Have a lake where we skate. Silver and spring. This was way more than just a fling. I gave my
I'm trying to think because the thing I'm putting it into is Unity, but I'm putting it into spatial, and in spatial you can double jump. So the stairs are more for show because this is more of like a platformer. Well, it's an exhibition, but I wanted to gamify it slightly. Okay, it doesn't need to reach the top perfectly, that's okay. It just needs to be high enough that a character could jump no more than double their height. Yeah, because if the double jump, then yeah, they'll be able to get up there easily. Right, we move on. Let me move you back. You're just there for reference. Oh, I must admit I don't know a lot about blockchain. I probably should know more, but I didn't realise that's what it was invented for. So interesting. I suppose my question is, did it achieve that? Or is it one of those things that was invented for one thing and then ended up being used in a completely different way for something totally different? is true. I think, um, like one of the things I'm finding, um, not challenging, but kind of like is the main crux of my research is how do you market a digital item to someone that will never be actualized? It will always be digital, and like that's the focus, because I think that there is a value in them. It's like you've just described, like quite a few valuable elements to them, but it's like doing the academic study to prove it. I'm also focusing on fashion, hence why I'm doing this exhibition as part of that, kind of like a fun element, um, kind of like part of my PhD, but also part of the fun side to kind of like make sure that I retain the joy and wonder and magic of remembering why I'm doing this and like where the passion comes from. So are you, I'm interested and intrigued, graphics designer by trade then? Like in terms of like your job, freelance, or is it like something that you're just very passionate about? Or is it like all three? And I must admit, I'm doing a lot of research at the moment into the idea of like Web3 and beyond. It's like, where does Web3 truly end and Web4 begins? Now you feel the pressure. You're not overjoyed. Dear sensor. Sound assembly. Now you're ready down. You try to keep sensitive. Turn your life around. Started to be better. Started to be someone. Looked away, tried to linger. Required to be alone. Started to be angry. Started to become. You run away when I saw the fire. Right, now how am I going to do this question? Away from your own home. Okay, I'll have to do this one at a time. So just to here, I think. Oh, God. I need to see what I'm doing. I have a vision, I have an idea. I don't know if it's going to work. Probably should press save. Yes, that makes sense. Like the idea of a decentralized system. Still very fascinating. But sometimes I must admit it feels like when I hear about some of these things that it kind of feels like we're going backwards, because like that sounds like a fantastic thing and kind of really forward thinking and definitely necessary for the modern world. And then you just kind of think, well, why aren't we kind of like doing that? Wait a minute, why did I do that? Oh, wait, I remember why I did that now.
I'm too scared of water, too scared of water. And I hope that one day you'll find me again. We can run to the top of the mountains. So if I took you back to the place where we first met, would you fall in love all over? Would you fall in love once all over again? So if I took you back to the moment you met me, would you smile like our first kiss? Would you remember when you fell in love with me?
Okay, I can't move it. Well, I could. I just don't want to move anything else. No matter.
Just give me a hand and we'll run far from here, away from curfews you have and all those things you hold dear. It would be stupid to throw it away, so let's get out on this boat and stop your crying for days. I wanna see the sea, but amazingly, I'm too scared of water, too scared of water. And I hope that one day you'll find me again. We can run to the top of the mountains. So if I took you back to the place where we first met, would you fall in love all over? Would you fall in love once all over again? So if I took you back to the moment you met me, would you smile like our first kiss? Would you remember when you fell in love with me?
Yeah, that is a shame that it's not kind of ended up solving the problem that it was designed to solve. But I do wonder, is there still hope for it to do that? Oh, that is very interesting.
We need our best hotel deal. We need escape from here. So if I took you back to the place where we first met, would you fall in love all over? Would you fall in love once all over again? So if I took you back to the moment you met me, would you smile
I've just realised I don't need stairs.
when you fell in love with me?
Oh yeah, I can bet, but I feel like that does sound like a really key part of designing, to understand people. I suppose it really doesn't matter. Sorry, no, it matters to understand people. It doesn't matter whether it's an FBX or a
I'm a curious man,
OBJ, because
I get that from my dad. I'm not far from the tree. I feel like I'm a butterfly, sting like a beamer. I hate features, got my running around with my head in the clouds.
because what I need to do is test to see, because there's already stairs, I just realised, built into the thing. I might as well just use, because they've got like these nice curved stairs, but then it is nice to make your own stairs. I'm not sure. I think that now that I am kind of like doing a higher academic study, I realize how important those elements are that you don't really look at in when you study design. And it's like some design courses you do have like an element of like the theory, and it's interesting you say that some of them only care about the visuals, because I remember when I was studying there was a huge thing about that if you're designing you need to be solving a problem, but then I suppose I studied design and not art, so it was all about you're trying to design something to solve somebody's problem. That's so cool. There's so many interesting people around, like a river guide, a photographer, and glassblower. That sounds so amazing. But I suppose that like all those walks of life, that doing different things is what brings to the table all of these different elements and like attributes that you can utilize in like innovative and interesting ways, because you've got all these experiences. I still find it mind-boggling that people don't do research. It's like, isn't that how you start something? You start with research into it. But then saying that, I started this with just kind of like like a mood board in mind of the way I wanted it to be. Well, I suppose I did research, because I researched into like how high it would need to be in order to make sure that everybody could navigate it. I suppose there is an element of research. And like I suppose this is the practice research of kind of like putting it into play to see how it works. I really don't like the stairs. And it's not the colour, it's the... because I like the corrugated wall, that's kind of cool. I just don't like the idea of stairs in this space. I don't know. The more I look at it, the less I like the stairs. Maybe it's the colour. No, I really don't like the stairs. Right, yes, sure. So this is not for this. Wait. Yeah, you can see this. This is not for the current exhibition. This is for a different exhibition that I'm doing, where this is something I modelled earlier and put into this space, which is kind of Unity and kind of not Unity, because it uses some elements from Spatial. So like entrance points and kind of like lighting and collectible objects, and I did not make the stairs. Just wanted to hold you. You know I'm alone now. That does make much more sense. But I got you in my corner. I'm tearing off your clothes the moment I'm in your house. I'm ready, I'm shaking, I'm horny, I'm fired up. Because this one, I like the stairs in it, but I suppose there's a kind of like consistency. So these stairs I modelled, these stairs are the stairs that come with the space. And then these I modelled as kind of like stages. And it's all going to have digital fashion in it. But I like the stairs in this one. But I don't think that this like curved stairs would work in an isometric space, because I feel like because I'm going for that isometric look, I kind of do want personally those blocky bits. But yeah.
Coming over. Just wanted to hold you.
But now I look at that, and I look back at this, and I think about what you said. I actually think I don't need stairs at all, because one, I could have ramps. I think I prefer the idea of ramps. And two, I can actually put a portal. There's a predefined C# script where you can put portals to teleport people anywhere. And it's only up, that's the problem. Because down is just jumping down. So also if I put the entrance point here and here, people will be going down. So it's only if they want to go back and look at something that they'd need to get back up. So actually, portals makes more sense. Unless the... I think, do I need a fourth room up there? Because maybe it might be better to have a starting point where if you're looking down, you can kind of see everything. Oh, right, what did I do? It was 9, 5, 4, 2? No. I actually can't remember what it was.
Another day I'm gonna waste it at the mall. Yeah, yeah. Never satisfied, I've gotta have it all.
Yes.
The new clothes that I got just last week are yesterday's fashions.
Yep, that is the way forward.
Wouldn't be caught dead in those rags. I need this.
See, this is why sometimes it's good to do like a collaborative thing. Well, it feels collaborative. Okay, why was I doing that again? Right. Oh, sometimes I have to remember why I do things.
Impulse buys are a guilty pleasure of mine. Yeah.
And then
They are crucial to my trivial
some
vision
hideout.
of life.
Go to edit. I
Never
actually
mind
don't
that
want
I don't have any cash.
Faces.
I've got plenty of plastic. Who could pass up such a killer deal? I don't care what the price tag is up front. As long as I can make the minimum payment every month. I got it on sale. Yeah, I saved $1,000. But in the long run, I'd spend 10 times that much. I need
Okay,
this. Gotta have that. I want one of those. I can't live without state of the art. Gimme. I gotta have.
I don't need.
When I get everything I want, finally be happy, won't I? It's immaterial that I'm materialistic. Oh, it's not worth having if it can't be
You're in there.
bought.
Because now what I'm going to do is use my
It's
favourite method.
immaterial that I'm materialistic. Oh, you're not worth having if you can't be bought. It's immaterial that I'm materialistic.
Oh, right.
Oh, it's not worth having if it can't be bought.
Did I do that all the way round?
It's
This one that makes it?
immaterial that I'm materialistic. Oh, you're not worth having if you can't be bought. How much do you cost?
Fair enough. Wait, I'm very confused. Why are you by yourself? So you're alone. What's that? Okay, that's mildly baffling, but we accept. Right, so I don't need you, but I have a clean copy, so that's fine. I do have a clean copy, right? I do have a clean copy. Alright. Right, so now I can mess around with this one. So what this needs is and then how am I going to create ramps? This is the question. I'm going to go for a plane. Okay, that's going to get very confusing very quickly, so let me just add some colour to that before I start messing around with this. Right, so that's wall because I kept copying it. Let's go back to the two. I probably do need a third wall. And let's add.
Were you even listening? No. I waited for your go ahead, but you were still on to everything and nothing. Oh, your head stuck in another land, making all these other plans. I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying to break you out of your own mind. I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying. Let's go back to being 17 before we lost
Just
it.
do the wall.
I know you've been wondering, is this what I really wanted? I didn't think so.
Wait, do I want the top of the wall to be?
No, I didn't think so.
No, I just want it to be
Come a little
Okay.
closer. No, I'm trying to get through to you, break and make you follow everything you wanted. Go, just see how far you really come. Wake up, baby, feel the sun. I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying to break you out of your own mind. I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying. Let's go back to
Hey.
being 17 before we lost it. I know you've been wondering, is this what I really wanted? I didn't think so.
Okay, that one, wall 3, is not a colour, it's a shade. I suppose it really doesn't matter because it's not going to translate out of Blender and I'm not going to make it a UV now. Just so I know it different from the other ones. Right. Right, now I can do what I was going to do. Mm, I definitely want to see it from the top. Okay, I always get this mixed up. Right, so okay, so I think it's that way. I mean, that's an interesting round, but not quite what I was going for.
Father of 10 wealthy men, blameless and respected throughout the land. Soon came a request to test, and Yahweh said it wasn't me, but I'll let it be. 7 days of silence, yet their voices grew louder. I've got nothing to claim, and I've got nothing to my name. You'll never survive, curse God and die, is what his wife replied. You're a burden to yourself, and your life will bring nothing but suffering. Worthless physicians, go practice somewhere else. Send me to Sheol, because I struggle with the question why. 7 days of silence, yet their voices grew louder. I've got nothing to claim, and I've got nothing to my name. You'll never survive, curse God and die, is what his wife replied. You're a burden to yourself, and your life will bring nothing but suffering. He whom no one corrects is considered blessed, so I shouldn't despise this discipline. Did I drink scorn like water? Your arrow inflicts an incurable wound, but why me? Why me? Out of all the wicked and all of the lost, it's apparent I've carried more than one cross. My eyes reflect the shattered shadow of a lost wanderer.
That's all right. Always appreciate a look.
For destruction lies uncovered, because I call it my Father. But why me? Why me? Out of all the wicked and all of the lost, it's apparent I've carried more than one cross. Show me my faults, and I will make them right with you. Though I am bound, I will still pursue. More than one time, the fallen one tried to take it all but my life. But you won't hear the sound of a blade in my skin. That self-inflicted dead, because there's gotta be a reason. There's gotta be a reason. Show me your reason. Show me your reason. Then silence. Then came a glimpse of the end that appeared in a whirlwind and replaced the sword with a reward. You said, son, you've passed the test, now prepare to be blessed. I had to die to live and gain a new perspective. 140 years is my proof of a love I never knew. It fell upon me, now I can't see the other side. Once blurred the skies, the birds, the trees, now seems much clearer from my knees. I had to listen to the silence. More than twice was my reward of what I had before the storm. I see you now, I see you now. But why me? Why me? And you said, out of all the wicked and all of the lost, it's apparent you've carried more than one cross. Now accept these gifts I pour out on you. I had to listen to the silence. I had to listen to the silence. I had to listen to the silence. I had to listen to the silence.
representative, it will not look like this. Here anyway, so that you can't fall off the edge, unless I have something really interesting going on at the back as a kind of like a Easter egg thing for the people that do go around there. Maybe that might be quite cool. You know, more space for more garments, why not? Get up to here. This one. I'll go over there. I suppose that one doesn't actually need to be that long.
Do you get tired of your misery? It's on repeat daily. It ain't gonna change over time. So relax and ease your mind. Have you thought riding with me? I'll take the wheel for you to see what would have been, what could have been. Let me drive a little crazy. Let me drive a little crazy. Let me drive a little crazy.
Oh gosh, that sounds so annoying. Especially if it doesn't work out afterwards, and then you're like, this is why I didn't want to do it. Okay, now you should be able to get to every platform. So you go across there, you can't get up there. That's fine, because you come back here to go up. It's both sides there.
I'll take the wheel for you to see what would have been, what could have been.
Okay, I feel like with this one, it's not a lot. It's not a far distance to come and see him just go up. This one, that is quite a way away.
Wanna get with me. They see Ferraris and Bugattis, now they're on their knees. Stop the
Okay, but these are now tall enough.
In my drop top, they start to leave it.
Don't need that everyone can walk underneath.
Let me drive a little crazy. Let me drive a little crazy.
Jigsaw house fell down. I love it. Oh, I was going to put things like sofas and stuff in there, but I'm wondering if that would be too much. I'm not going to do wall art just because I was going to have graffiti go across the whole thing.
Bet you wonder who gon' love you when you're feeling alone. When you're calling every number that you save in your phone. It ain't no one picking up and you stuck with the tone. I will. No, you wonder who gon' love you when you're stuck in a rut. You don't wanna talk to no one, so you lay in the cut. And you trying, but it's never enough. I will. I won't leave you lonely, baby, I'm alright. I know you don't really know me, you gon' have to try to put a little trust in me. It ain't no one that can love like me. Nobody. Nobody. Love like me. It ain't no one that can love like me. Nobody.
Okay, that's better. Though confusing.
Love like me. It ain't no one that can love like me. Nobody.
Okay. I will need to actually properly UV unwrap that.
I won't leave you lonely, baby, I'm alright. I know you don't really know me, you gon' have to try to put a little trust in me. It ain't no one that can love like me. Nobody. Nobody. Love like me.
Maybe I am overcomplicating by so many colours.
Nobody. Love like me.
Actually, I quite like that. All one wall colour and different floors.
Smoke clouds in the bitter talks.
I didn't realise it was pink on the other
We
side
zoned
though.
out in the middle of. We zoned out in the middle of. I know now what the riddle was. Now what the riddle was. Now what the riddle was. Had to push a little deeper. Push a little deeper. I know it took some time to truly realize you are the one that I try myself falling a little deeper. Now I got you inside to be there for times when I'm blue. Light up my days and nights. You Tell me what you see. Oh, when you look at me, ooh, baby, oh, 'cause I see that everything that I've ever known yeah, I think I'm into you.
Right, that is it for today's stream. It was just kind of creating this basic block shape I'm going to export this and then I'm going to put it into the spatial Unity package, just to make sure that it works and I can navigate around it, and then do the materials in there in Unity, instead of doing it in here, just because I prefer to do the materials in the game engine that I'm working on, um, so that I know that the materials are exactly what I want and I can export them straight to spatial. So the next stream will most likely be fashion based, me looking at developing the actual garments that are going in this one, or the garments that are going in the other one. The other one is kind of like kimono slash Jamaican culture mashed together, whereas this one is inspired by a jumper that my mum used to have. Well, she doesn't have it anymore because I have it, but I can't wear it anymore because it's kind of slowly disintegrating. But it had these three men embroidered across the front, so the collection is kind of inspired by that kind of culture and where that came from, and the other people that I saw wearing it on the old television show called Living Single, which didn't make it unfortunately for various reasons. But yeah, that will be the next kind of thing that I will be doing. It is very unlikely to stay these colors because though I haven't um, made a proper UV map and I haven't exported that material. That was a kind of material that I made in Blender, the kind of wooden sort of material. So it's not going to translate to um, Unity or Spatial. So I'd have to make that again unless I'm going to export it as a texture map, and I'm not going to because it was just there as a kind of space saver to kind of give me an idea about where things were placed and why I wanted them there. So, sorry. So that will be the next stream. Probably will be me on Clo making some elements. But right now, I'm just trying to see if I can open Unity, but I wasn't sure how long it would take to load. Just to see if I can test this in there and just see what it looks like, how it works, if I'm happy with it. But yeah, and I still haven't finished the raft. I put it into Unreal, and then what happened? I put it into Unreal, and then I realized that I hadn't done the um, colliders properly, so I had to take it out of Unreal, redo some stuff, and put it back into Unreal. And now I'm just looking for a I'm trying to make my own comic book material to go over the top of it, because you can download them and there are some really great ones, but I like to, if I can, make things myself from scratch, just so that I kind of understand how they went together and I can edit them because I'm the one that made them. But yeah, it's all a process and it takes a little bit of time, but I love doing it and I really enjoy it. So yeah, I cannot wait for the next stream. um, I'm a little bit busy over the weekend. I've got some PhD work to catch up on because, as I said in previous stream, I was ill all last week, and that was not fun at all. Did not enjoy. Would not recommend. 0 stars. But oh, it's loaded. So let's see. If it doesn't work, then I am literally just going to be like, nah, doesn't work. Try it again another time. Uh, oh, right. You want you want it to be. Oh, I probably should have ticked only visible. You said no, but you did it. Oh, good gracious, that's a lot larger than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to change it. It's perfect. It's perfect for the space. I don't like the angle, but that's a personal preference based on what's going on in the scene. But yeah. Mm. Oh, right. And I've forgotten where the camera is. Must be somewhere over here. Oh, no, that's not the camera. I can see the camera, I just haven't clicked on it. Camera. There we go. There you are. Let's move you out and over because this camera, I don't know if you've used spatial before, it creates the thumbnail for when people click onto the space. So this is what they see to give them a kind of insight into what it is that they might be entering into. So it's a pretty important camera, um, which I'm not going to mess around with too much right now, just to give myself an idea. Right, now I am going to, not that one, is it that one? Yes, just use the glass that is already in there because why reinvent the wheel? And I knew that there was glass already in here. I don't want glass, but I do want just glass. I suppose what's the difference? That one is nicer. Let's go for, oh, and now I've lost it. There we go. I should be able to edit these all at once. I don't know. You say you're going and then everything loads so quickly you just think, oh, I might as well just do it. Oh, look at those bridges. I never thought I'd be so pleased to see a glass bridge. Right, now this, the floor, I really like the, nope, nope. I can't remember where it is. It's none of these. I suppose that one being glass makes sense because then it gives you an insight into that there's stuff going on underneath. Those little yellow things are like potential collectibles. You run into them and magic happens. Um, oh, interesting. Anyway, so probably should have given them better names. So that's that one. So what I want is the stylized tree bark. No, not that one. There we go. That's the one I want. To keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Uh, this I'm also going to change to the, actually that makes more sense because I just need this as a way of people not falling off of the world. Actually, if I can't see it, that might make it kind of challenging to match it up. I'll go for glass. Mm, So now, uh, as long as you don't go over the edge of this circle, you will not fall off the world. Even though it's quite nicely set up if you do. Let me test. Oh, wait, no. I just realized I pressed test. I don't want to test. Nope, cancel it all. I haven't added any colliders. So my character is just going to walk straight through everything. Yes, fine. Shh. Um, so let's not do that to that. Let's add a oh, clearly that was the last thing I was looking at. Let's add a mesh collider, and yeah, let's just use the mesh that's already there. And then for this, oh, do I have to do this individually? I'm hoping I don't. It's been a long time, Unity. I'm sorry. I've been a traitor and I've moved over to Unreal. I'm sure you can understand. Right, so if I collect all of these and then I add a component, I'll just do a mesh collider. Okay, it looks like it's automatically done it for each one because those are numbered correctly. I don't think I like the glass edge of that. Maybe a nice glowing platform to start. I can always change it later. These are only kind of like space fillers. Now I'm going to test it, and then I'm actually going to come off. I need to go and have my dinner. Oh, I will have to look out for those. Sorry, late response, but I will look out for your co-work sessions. That sounds fun. Oh, it's always quite inspirational, I think, and it kind of helps with productivity when you're like co-streaming and co-working together. It's a nice environment, and I um, definitely have evidence today of the tips that you gave me that were very useful. Okay, so I did not change the start point, but that's okay. Oh, I must admit I prefer spatial um, in like a VR format. Okay, so I can walk up the ramps. That's good. Now the question is, can I navigate to every floor? I think so. Oh gosh, that's fairly bright. But glass casts no shadow. That's slightly disappointing. Oh, that one casts a shadow, but not in the place where I'm Do you know what? We accept it. We accept Unity. We accept you as you are. Okay, so I can navigate the whole thing. Um, and then getting down is easy. Double jump. I love a double jump. Uh, and then I should be able to go over the wall to the other side, to the underneath, and not fall off the edge. This is the dream. Oh, I now can't reach these though because I changed where the world was, but that's okay because I'm not collecting them right now. And then the edge of the world should be fairly far away from where I am. Oh, I can't even see where that is. It's far higher than me. Right, anyway, I'm just gonna run to the edge because I wanna see the distance that the edge is. Okay, you'd have to be pretty far away from the main like business to fall off the edge. All right, well, I'm pretty happy with that. Obviously, it needs things in it and stuff, and I think to create a better gamified experience, probably some collectibles. And I might need to turn down the sun because that is almost blinding. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. I think that's going to be a nice space. Better colours, more textures, less textures, better textures. Um, like this accidental overhang, I actually really like. It kind of makes it seem like a raft in some point. And I need to add in the teleportation points, but that's quite easy. Right. Well, thank you for sticking with me through this development. That's all right. I do play with some online friends who are about 8 hours behind me, so I will subscribe and hopefully I will see some of your streams. Hold on one sec. Yeah, I agreed. I find it a good way as a kind of like digital portfolio as well. But yeah, night, bye, and thank you for watching, everyone. Oh, I see I have some people on YouTube as well. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!